Hi there, everyone. Welcome to your Facebook Live. It's a lunch break with Ronda Wade. I've got a really simple and cute card to show you. Actually, two cards. Today we're going to bust out two of them. It was really hard for me to decide a color scheme or to choose. I shouldn't say decide, to choose, because there's I have two favorites right now. And so I decided I am going to just show you all of it. So I'm going to talk to you guys for a second, hit a couple buttons, make sure I got everything set right, and we're going to get started. As another heads up, lately my projects have had a glare to it, and I've been working on it. So I think today we have it figured out. So hopefully we won't have a glare on the projects either. If so, I'm going to keep working at it and trying to figure it out. So today we're going to be making a winter-based card. Look at that, no glare. I think we might have it figured out. And it's gonna have a really kind of neat, fun fold to it. So we're gonna make one of those. And that's like your snowman, blue, Christmas kind of theme. But then I'm also gonna make it in a really super cute Christmas, like red and greens kind of color scheme. So we'll give a second for everyone to log on. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, this weekend, I'm doing a live convention. Hi, Nancy asked how I've been. I've been so good. Thanks, Nancy. Really busy as always, but so blessed and so good. This weekend, I'm really excited that I'm going to get to be in person with some of my stamping friends. I got Michelle Littler's coming with me, and Jane is going to be there, and Dina Rico is coming, and Kelly Atchison from Wisconsin. So many of my friends are going to be there, and I'm really super excited. So we are going to be doing my creative convention, and I've been doing conventions. This is like a convention for demonstrators, for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. This is not a customer event. You have to be a demonstrator to come. And I always let my team choose to come first. And if I have leftover spots, then I open it up to other people as well, other demonstrators. Anyway, one of my beliefs as a teacher, a trainer, an upline, is that we really learn how to run our businesses through creativity. So we do 24 different make and takes this weekend, 24. So they're gonna make 6 different classes. I'm really excited about it. One of them that they're gonna make is this sampler right here. And it's an 8 by 8 sampler. Isn't it so beautiful? Anyway, we're gonna be featuring this stamp set today. So this is all based on the Snow Wonder stamp set. It is so fun. It's a lot of work too. You know, I could make it easier and not do as many make and takes, but I really feel like that is the heart and the passion of what we do is creativity. And taking our creativity and then learning how to make money from it, learning how to run classes, learning how to price your classes. And so I have 47 coming live. Usually we have 100 or more, but we had to do 50% capacity. But then we have over 90 that are doing it online and to go. So anyway, I'm super excited about it. Hi there, Miss Lisa. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you down. Lots of our friends are watching, and so you guys can see me create some of our projects today. Like I said, let me turn on a little bit more. The first one we're going to make is going to be using the Snow Wonder stamp set. Actually, yeah, that'll be the first one. I have everything already prepped for that. So what we're going to do first is take a half a sheet of paper. I'm going to make it again with a second one, and I'm going to show you some sneak peek to my card club cards too, because my card club this month is the stinking cutest card club ever. So what you need to do first with this is you're going to score it. You're going to score this at 1.5. Get out your scoring tool. Stampin' Up! Has the best, obviously, 1.5. Don't cut, you want to score, and then at 4.25. So go ahead and make those score marks first. We are using the really awesome, I didn't bring the whole pack with me, I should have. It's the snow paper. So there is this beautiful snow paper that is this direction. Oh, I just licked my fingers, but, oh, here we go. So it's on page 37 of the holiday catalog. We're gonna be using the Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. And it has all these beautiful shades. And then the bundle I'm using, so I featured this bundle at my creative convention. So if you are coming to that, I know you've ordered it, or if you've taken it. If not, you're gonna want to. It's a great one. I love it because not only does it have the dies that match the images, it also has 2 labels, and I use these labels a ton. They're really nice labels that are in there. And then it's got just where you can put some impressions of snowflakes in your paper. But we're gonna use the Snow Wonder bundle. That's all on page 38 and 39 of your catalog. All right, so once it's scored, we're just gonna go ahead and fold that. And then, so you fold it in half, obviously. Get your trusty bone folder, fold it in half. And then this front flap, you're going to just fold back. Again, sometimes when you're making cards, you just wanna add a little bit of an extra fun flair to it. So I went ahead and cut that Snowflake Splendor paper. Look at it, it's got so many different shades of blue in it. It's got lots of different beautiful shades. So we are going to just glue down this piece of paper to this flap right here using my Stampin' Seal Plus. I gotta line this up. Okay, the measurements of this paper, I got it written down for you too. I'll put it in the descriptions when I'm done as well. Here we go, hold on a second. It's 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. So that's gonna get glued down right to here. There. So when you open it, it kind of, this also sticks out. It's just fun. It's a fun way to do it. Next, we need a piece of white that we're going to put inside of this. And we are going to stamp the words. And you know me, I like to stamp the words first, because in case I mess up, I like to be able to flip it over. So there is sending you, oh, I love this saying. It says, sending you blessings, peace, and magic this Christmas season. So it's really nice words for the inside. So let's get a block out. And we're gonna use the Balmy Blue. Oh, I didn't tell you that. This is Balmy Blue. This pack of paper matches all of our blues. It even matches like our Pacific Point too. So I'm gonna stamp that right there. And I did it good. So then I trust myself to glue it down. I always stamp first and then glue down because maybe you guys don't make mistakes, but I make mistakes a lot and I smudge my fingerprints on things, and so that way I got it right. So that is what's on the inside when they open it. All right, next I took the Celebrations labels dies. They're also in the holiday catalog and I've been using them a lot. So I'm sure you guys have, if you've been watching me at all, you know that I use it a lot. We are going to take the snowman, and he's already on a block here for me because you need a little bit of a bigger block. And then we have our Memento black ink. So because I'm gonna use the blends a little bit with him. So we go ahead and ink him up really good. Let's see if I got a good, ink him up good, and then stamp him. It could be her, actually. I don't know why I keep calling it him, but I think because it's in blue, but it could be a her too. So, oh, and look at it. It's one of those definitely distinctive set stamps because it has so much texture. Can you see all the texture that it has in the stamp? I didn't even do anything. So this is why you don't have to be an artist to be a stamper, because there was a really, really talented artist at Stampin' Up! Who did this for us. And now we just get to have fun and color it. So we're taking our blends. I'm gonna take my Balmy Blue, and I'm actually, my favorite thing about working with snowmen is the fact that I don't have to color in the snowman. He stays white. So whenever I do like mass production of like Christmas cards, a lot of times I like to do snowmen because they're a lot easier. And then we're gonna color in the hat as well with the Balmy Blue. So that pulls in the whole rest of the card. You always need to have an orange blend when you are doing snowmen because you have to do their nose, obviously. And then we just have a little bit of a red for the berries on the hat. And then we have the green. This is Old Olive, I think. I want to take the smaller end because I just need to do these little, there. So what's the other thing you think that you have to have when you do snowmen? You have to have Wink of Stella, right? Because our snowman is going to have a little bit of sparkle. So I don't ever color in snowmen, but I do typically will go through them with the Wink of Stella. So I just went and added this beautiful shimmer and the sparkle. So, and I'll do the snow down here at the bottom as well. So you guys know, Ronda's a very simple colorer. There, they were already colored. You could add some brown if you want to the sticks, but you don't have to. All right, so then we are going to glue this down. We're layering this Celebrations labels, I think has like 6 sizes. And they're so cool because they just layer, 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 layer. Remember I made that box a couple weeks ago from these labels too. So I'm sure I convinced you to buy it then. If I didn't, then I'm gonna convince you today you wanna buy it. All right, so something that's really beautiful in this suite are the blue adhesive backed gems. So I believe they're on back order right now. You can still order them though, and they'll just come in a little bit later. And the reason why they're on back order is because they're so freaking cool. They're beautiful, and they go really good with this pack of paper. Also, I think it feels like frost paper. I use it with that a lot too. So I'm just gonna add these 4 gems to the corner of our little label right here. They're beautiful. Can you see how pretty they are? They are, there's like a little bit of a darker blue, or even that matches, if you move it, it matches just about any color blue, or even like this would match like the pretty peacock and some of the greens. It would match the shade, shaded spruce, so you get a lot of versatility out of that. All right, so now let's get ink pad out of the way before Ronda sticks her hands in it as well for the memento. All right, so we're gonna put glue. This is gonna go on the front of our card, just like that. We're gonna center it right there in the middle. And so I'm gonna put glue just on this half because it's gonna get glued down to this part. So I put glue just, I was way out of the thing there. So I put glue just on this side of it because you don't want it to have any glue here. So don't put glue there. And then look at this. So how fun and beautiful is that layout for a card, right? It's such a beautiful layout. Then I'm going to take some of my polka dot ribbon here, and I'm going to tie a bow on it. There you go. And I'll just tie, I'll do it like this so I can tie a bow without that being in my way. This is the white polka dot tool. You guys know I use this a ton too. I love to tie bows with it because it doesn't give the bulk. So this card you can still mail for a normal stamp and not have to add because it's bulky. Oh gosh. Tying bows on videos is like one of the hardest things to do. So let's start over one more time and tie this. Oh gosh. The 3rd time's gonna be a charm. There we go. There's a bow. It's good enough. It's actually pretty good. And then we'll put that off to the side like that. And then there you go. There's our beautiful, beautiful card. And I love how the bow, you can move it up so that it's on the back here, but then the bow part kind of hangs over like that, and it's on by the snowman. So you guys love that fancy fun card? Do you guys want to see another one? I've got one more to show you. Here was my original version, and hey, it's pretty good. All right, so this one, we're gonna start off again with scoring. So we score it at 1.5, and I'm using red. So we're gonna do traditional colors, 1.5 and 4 1/4. And then the paper I'm gonna use is the Heartwarming Hugs. Oh, my favorite Christmas paper. That's what I used for almost all of my projects in my upcoming convention. All right, so I'm gonna cut this piece to 2 3/4, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and what's good about this is you do get to see both sides of the paper, so it's nice to be able to have it that it coordinates. So this one we just fold in half, and then we're gonna fold that back again, right? We're going to glue down just the one side. See, I did what you were not supposed to do. I usually have an adhesive remover, but I don't. So let's, hey, I'm gonna cut another piece. See, this is when it's really good that, you know, you learn from sometimes what Rhonda says to do and then she doesn't even do it herself. Okay, so don't put glue on the paper, right? We don't put glue on the paper. Instead, you put glue on this flap. So that's what I said to do the first time around. So put glue on the flap and the flap only, and then you lay your paper down. And I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus, so it has a lot of stick to it. So make sure you get it the right way that you want it. See, I gotta look, doing it upside down is sometimes tricky. Okay, so this is the Heartwarming Hugs paper. There we go, perfect. So that will give us that little flap. On the inside, we have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 of our Whisper White, and we'll glue that down. Now the stamp set that I'm gonna use for this one is going to be the Gnome for the holidays. It is like the cutest set in the whole catalog. I actually overlooked it for a long time. This is also the stamp set I'm featuring for my card club in October. So my card club members, I have almost 150 right now. So you're gonna want to be a part of it for October. Look how cute these cards are. They are so cute. This one I think is my favorite. If you can see, there's even some sparkle on the grass. Isn't that just the cutest card? Oh, wait a minute, this one might be my favorite. I don't know, it's so hard to choose. But look how this one is. Even the little dots like match the colors of the lights. So my card club members make 2 of each of these, so they get 8. And they get a little goodie of packages of stuff, some paper. They'll get paper, they'll get little gems and ribbon, and then every month, once you subscribe, then every month you get a package sent to you for cards. Now, obviously, you can cancel whenever you want to. I don't know why you'd want to, because it's such a good deal. It's only $35, and you just get it sent to you every month. And then after 6 months, I actually give you $25 in free product as a thank you, because I so appreciate you. All right, so I'm gonna put the gnome here. Let's see here, up at the top. So he's stamped in just black. And then I'm gonna color him in with just, again, the red and the green. And I like to have a little sample of what I'm gonna copy. Oh gosh, he is so cute. I brought my blends with me. You guys know I love my blends holder, right? So this is just like a marker or a makeup case. I need the light crumb cake is what I need. So I need light crumb cake, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of a silver, so a smoky slate, but I just need red. Okay, so I got that. I might need a little bit of an ivory too, so I might have to go back in there for ivory. So this is the light crumb cake, and I'm gonna do his little beard and his mustache. So it's just the lighter crumb cake. And then I'm going to give him some green shoes because I'm gonna have green in my paper there. So this is Old Olive, the light Old Olive. And then actually I'm gonna give him his little outfit. It's gonna be a little touch of green as well there. All right, and then his hat is going to be light real red. Let's see what I have here. I have the dark real red, so I want the light real red. Let's grab that out. Dark, light real red. And then I need my ivory. So we have an ivory as well. The ivory is the skin color. So there's just one ivory. And then that will be for just for his nose, and then his hands. So isn't he so cute? I love him. And then we want the light real red, and that's gonna be for his hat. And then you could go in with the darker colors and add blends. You guys can get really fancy with your coloring. It all depends on what your style is of coloring. All right, so we're gonna do that. And then last but not least, I'm gonna take my little, I think this is the light smoky slate, and color in the bell right there. So there's our gnome. And I gotta put away all my markers. Who knows, that may take me like a month. We have the jingle bells. So this is not a card I'm gonna mail because I wanna put one of these jingle bells on there. I think it's so cute. So our little jingle bells are in the holiday catalog. We had them last year and now they're back again. So I'm gonna take a little bit of our ribbon and just tie it around here. So this one's a little bit different than the one that I did earlier, but it's kind of the same concept. But I wanted to use this gnome for the holidays to show you how cute it is. Look at the little girl with the Christmas tree on her head. Look at, let's see, oh, here it is. Look at how cute she is. Is she not so cute? So I'll post you guys the link to be able to sign up for Card Club. So if you sign up now, it's for October. And so you have to sign up by the 20th, and then all of my kits ship by like the 25th. So you will have to wait a little while if you sign up today, just so you're aware that it does take, I have to, you know, it cuts off on the 20th of the month. All right, I gotta tie this into a knot down here at the bottom, like this. And then I'm gonna thread through my, my jingle bell. How cute when someone gets this card, right? So you can make a little gnome bag, a little packaging. You know, they actually have really adorable gnomes in the stores, so you could buy one of those and give it as a gift and then make this card to go with it. How cute is that? There you go. So we just added a little bow with a little jingle bell. We're gonna, yes, I know my bow is upside down. That is, so actually, it's okay. If I look at this, it's upside down. So if I pull it off and put it back on this way, it's gonna be right side up. I was always told that if you tie your bows upside down that they end up right side up. So I tried that. There you go. So now it's kind of going the right way. All right, so we got our little there. Now let's add this to the front of our card. So I just, again, put glue just on the one side, not the whole thing. And that gets put right over here with our gnome. I'm gonna put it up here a little bit towards the top, because our next little thing that we have to do is just take some scrap white that I have somewhere up here. There you go. I got a piece of scrap white. And I'm gonna stamp the Holly Jolly, something like that. I think it says Holly Jolly Holidays in here. Holly Jolly Everything, it says. All right, and I'm gonna pull that off, and I'm gonna just stamp that in, find my, oh, I'll just use this block right here. Use it with my black. The Holly Jolly Everything. Put that right on there. And I just snip off the edges so they're like a little bit like that. Take some dimensionals that we have laying around and pop that up. I like to use the edges of my dimensionals. All right, so which one's your favorite? The snowman? Do you like the shades of blue for Christmas? Or do you like the more traditional Christmas colors? So obviously then I could stamp on the inside some of the words too, and you could even decorate it some of the other gnomes as well. So which one? I would have put a layer behind the gnome. Yeah, you could definitely put a layer behind the gnome. For sure, you could put a red layer, because that's, yeah. This one, we put a layer behind the snowman. So there are our two cards. So one's using more traditional Christmas colors, one is blue, and it's just a really fun fold. So I'll put the measurements up in the description. So you can, again, you know what I love the most is when you copy it and you make it yourself and then you post it. So you can use the exact same supplies, or you can, you know, change it up and use some of the papers and supplies that you have at home too. So thank you guys for joining me today. I'm so glad you're here. I'll post, if you want information about my card club. We're gonna be making these really adorable cards, 2 of each for my card club members. And if you're on Creative Corner, I will post all the directions there. I'll post the directions for these cards and everything else. So Creative Corner is an awesome place to be. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.